Latest on Cyclone Owen, which is currently situated in the Gulf of Carpentaria as a 45-mile-per-hour tropical storm, pressure 998, 14.8 degrees south, 137.5 east as of 10 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time on December 12th. Here is the storm in relation to those land areas right now. As stated, tropical storm intensity with the possibility for further strengthening. A Category 1 on the Australian scale could get to Category 3 on the Australian scale. That's what the Bureau of Meteorology is predicting. At the moment, it's 97 miles from Alyangula on Groot Eland, 119 miles from Borroloola on the coast of the Gulf of Carpentaria on the south side as well. Those are the closest two locations. A cyclone warning from Cape Shield to Burketown and all points in between, including Groot Eland and Mornington Island. No areas are under a watch at this point, but the warning zone could be extended further east when the storm makes its U-turn, which we expect will happen very soon indeed. So here's what the GFS model is saying for the storm over the next few days, grazing the coast there on its movement towards the southeast or maybe towards the east eventually. A landfall at some point could be a significant cyclone, moving to the southeast and then hugging the coast, the east coast of Queensland, moving all the way down towards the southeast there along the coast of the Coral Sea. Towards Brisbane indeed, there could be some significant weather even in that area by the end of the week into the weekend. Remains to be seen exactly where it goes long term, of course. Sea surface temperatures though, they look like this: 31 degrees in the Gulf of Carpentaria right now, very warm waters. The storm will have to stall for quite a while if it's going to cause some significant upwelling, but it may well do that according to some of those models, really varying on when that U-turn is going to happen. So you can see here towards the end of the week, into the weekend there, those tropical storm conditions marked in green, moving inland, hurricane equivalent conditions making landfall, we expect. It's not been verified yet, but we wait and see on whether the storm does intensify to that extent. There's certainly very little stopping it, apart from itself really. These are the speculative wind speed probabilities. We don't have concrete numbers, but these are based off some of the models here. Around a 40% chance in Numbulwar, 60% at Borroloola, 40% at Burketown, 30% in Cairns and 25% in Townsville. Those percentage chances could rise without warning if the storm moves in a direction that we're not expecting, which could happen considering it's a very slow movement at the moment. You can see how split the models are, especially when you go out to long range. You can even see one or two of those models curving it back towards the north into the Coral Sea way after its landfall as it emerges off the coast of Queensland. Others take it further to the southeast, eventually towards New Zealand as a post-tropical cyclone, but all along the east coast of Queensland needs to be watching out for this for potential effects, if not with winds, then with rainfall and potential for flash flooding, and of course problems along the coast. So this is what the storm's been looking like on the satellite imagery. You can see how it's been developing, some significantly high cloud tops there, but really structure is lacking when we're talking about in terms of any sort of eye feature, nothing of the sort yet. That's why it's down at 45 miles an hour, but you can see a lot of moisture associated with the storm, especially over the top end region there. So significant amounts of rain being delivered further west, and they'll probably spread further east over the next few days once again. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page. You're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. You can also find my personal account on Discord, Fool13 at extension 9094, and Force13 on Skype.